Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Dot 180.
Mike's 5-4.
It's a party now. Woo! He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Hey, kill. Listen.
On first down, it's gone. And that's complete to Cooks. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, you got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
48's to Mike. Yeah. Hatch it.
Super one. Out. X3. 218, chopper. Turbo.
Goff now to throw. He gets it to Cooks. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
The Cowboys take over.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10
Let's go, Heavy.
at their
Heavy, what you got?
25-yard line.
What you got, Heavy? Give me
For
some.
Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Eat. Mike's 43.
Hey, let's get some penetration here.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Man, I got you. Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. Tight end's...
Here we go, 46. Haywood.
Alert.
26.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 84 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even on the road.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
We're going to work.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, let's get
and
them
for them, a
home.
touchdown their last
Check
go
31,
around.
check
Obviously, they'll be
31.
hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
He'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they're trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone.
You better be afraid of me.
Coverage and make sure that this
You
time
better be afraid of me.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field. And I don't think he got there.
Keep breaking them
They
balls
end
up.
up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And not what he was hoping for there. As this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
He's cracked. He's checking crack.
And a short gain there as he'll
Go,
get it
go,
up
go,
only to about the 24.
run.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd
Yes,
and
sir.
6.
We're going to work. 43 is a mic. 43 is a mic. Man.
Kill. Kill. 47.
Switch.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They can't
The perennial
stop
Pro
us.
Bowler
They
Aaron
cannot
Donald
hold
gets the
us
sack.
down.
Great
We're going to keep
job
getting
defensively. I
sacks.
think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And where will this be spotted?
Let's go, baby.
The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet
Orange.
and go to a spot that
48,
they haven't gone
48 's the
before.
mic.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try to get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so
something
well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Kill.
Able to get 7 on
Turn
that
up.
first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, Delta.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force
Hey,
the
alert 3,
incompletion.
alert 3.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
Run.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a
Defense.
1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Okay.
Well,
Let's
forget
get it.
knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. A lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Back.
Here they come. Hot.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10.
Motion.
Ric Flair. Hey, zoom.
From the gun, here's gone.
Here we go.
It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 32 on the play.
180.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I'm coming.
Easy.
Watch twist.
36, 30.
Shell. Hey, 76. 76.
Out of the gun, Goff. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Rams have taken the lead.
It's over.
Connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything
Check
going.
43.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
The 24-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check, tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there.
Hey, 4 down.
Cowboys 7.
Hey, we go 3 wide.
So we got man.
Tight ends on the loosey.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Prescott, a quick throw caught by Cooper. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there swarming to it and not allowing that to happen?
43.
Did not let him get downfield.
Ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Prescott now. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker.
My bad,
Corey
guys.
Littleton.
My bad.
Okay,
My
now
bad,
I want
guys.
to revisit what we were doing earlier, contender versus pretender. We did the AFC. Let's rock the NFC here, starting with the New York Giants.
Pretender, but much improved.
Okay, NFC North, how about the Vikings?
Contender, no doubt
You
about
ain't
it.
got nothing.
Carolina in the South, what do you think there?
Contender and ascending.
Okay, quarterback play has become a good thing for them. Finally out west, how about the Arizona Cardinals?
Right there. 54
It's
Mike.
just way too
Come on,
tough.
baby.
3 teams better.
Let's see what you got.
Throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this
There we go.
inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100
Quit
the
talking
magic
about
number
it
for a
and bring
really
it.
good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shadow that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the
Boom,
34.
all day.
The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons,
Mike
especially because they
54.
felt like they let
I
little
got
brother
him.
down back there in the pocket.
Hey,
Oh, no
watch
doubt.
that.
They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep it clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing
Watch safety
on it,
creep. Watch
but
safety
it's really,
creeping.
really difficult. You're talking
Safety's
about some
creeping.
terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Throwing
Check
on
three, check
third. Gone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jeff Heath. Woods, the intended receiver. With that incompletion, let's do something different. I'm going to go through a few teams that are on losing streaks, and you tell me if there's reason for concern there. Let's start with the Cowboys.
Definitely reason for concern. Not as dominant on defense as they should be.
Tighten up.
And offensive line
Pull
injuries.
together.
3 straight losses, 3-3. How about the Chiefs? 2 straight home losses.
Yeah, they just can't stop anyone running the football.
Okay, and then the Rams, 3 straight losses for them.
Yeah, definitely reason for concern because they cannot get the running game figured out. Todd Gurley not touching it enough, but Kenny.
And then the Browns. Everyone was so high on them before the season started. What about now?
So many expectations. That's part of the problem they have right now, but they still would be contenders in their division.
Quickly back to the Chiefs, though. Are you concerned about them? They're still a real contender here, aren't they?
Still a contender, but I'm concerned as heck on defense for anyone who wants to be committed to running the football.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Watch tight end.
Back-to-back
Watch
good
tight end. Tight end's
plays.
right.
Have 'em on the move on first down. This is Elliott. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
That's it, baby.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Nickel Roby brings him down.
I'm going to hit you
They
all
had that one
day,
snipped
baby.
out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
43. Check. 43. Know your job.
Prescott from the gun on third. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And
Come
this is
on
going to
now,
be another
let's go.
first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 36. So from the 36 now, first
Hey,
and
pick
10.
your game up. Check the backer.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Baby, I see you.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. 25. Check 25.
Prescott. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Boom!
Aaron
Big hits
Donald
all
able
day.
to get in
Sack
there for
City.
his second
Sack
sack
City,
of the
baby.
afternoon.
And it's 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second
get
quarter.
tired of seeing me.
14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from
43 is
Orlando
the
with our
mic.
halftime report. But
Check,
business to
43.
take care of when we get there.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
2-minute drill.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And this is going to be another
Come on,
first
boys,
down
let's go,
as the
let's go.
tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line.
First down, Dallas.
Prescott now,
43 is the
after the
mic.
pick on the last drive, 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh
43.
legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
A good red zone run there.
Good boys came out to play.
I've been here, brother.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
I got him.
Dak Prescott with his second touchdown here in this first half.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
From tying this football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's game. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
When given the opportunity.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
65. Mike, 48.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Well, we got a second. Let's look ahead to Week 7 and what's on the slate. Things start out Thursday night. Kansas City and Denver divisional battle.
Suddenly an interesting game. Kansas City having lost their last two, and Denver now playing defense as we expected. But how about the NFL 100 game of the week? Oakland at Green Bay, a rematch of Super Bowl II.
Also have New Orleans at Chicago and Philly visiting Dallas on Sunday night.
That is a huge one in the NFC East.
Yeah, both teams 3-3. The winner will have the lead in that division. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Here's
Watch the run. Watch the run.
This is caught. It's Cooks. They give him a gain of 37. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 48's the mic. 48's the mic.
Throwing again.
Blue Dan. Blue Dan.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. That'll bring up second down.
180.
After the incomplete pass here now
I got
is
you,
second and
check
10.
Check three.
Again, Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
I smell fear in that offense.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And that one's complete to Gurley. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. They'll come out in the pistol.
You must be dreaming.
Switch.
Maverick.
Shit.
Turbo.
Ah, come on now.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon.
You got two, son. He took you to school.
Regain the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So two quarters down, two remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken the knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2.
Watch the safety
I
creep.
would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys,
Here comes the boom.
just
I
not
see
playing
you,
as well as
boy.
we need
I
to.
see you.
Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
At the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9
Let's
from
go,
the 26.
Big series right here. So we got to step.
Again, it's Elliott.
Run.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
Let's go, boys.
line.
Let's go.
16 yards, a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Drop deep. Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
And now here's a carry heading left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Bust stop.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle.
Check.
Well played.
43.
Hey, 47.
QB draw. Watch QB draw.
43 is a mic. 43 is a mic.
Get ready. Showing eight.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's put that team on the
First half showed
bus.
us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half
Shell.
brings.
Could be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Value 1.
54, right there. 54 Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to
And he
see
got
me.
blown up on that play.
You don't want
Back at the 20. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up
Yeah,
3rd
baby.
down.
Go to
The
that.
last completion certainly not what they
Mike
were
by
hoping
4.
for, as now
Mike's
they'll
by
try to
4.
convert on 3rd.
Push him back.
Hey, 5.
Push him back.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I got you, son.
Turbo set.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got one.
Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack.
You see
Trying to
me?
get away,
You
but could
see
not.
me? They can't
Sean
stop
Lee,
me
the
out here.
longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted.
Come on, baby, let's go. Big time. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, man.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Hey, man.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
What it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive.
Here we go,
They'll look to make that
Here
up,
I come
and then
again.
some on
Here I come
second
again.
and 13.
Here I come again.
Prescott from the gun. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. Third down here.
So they look like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
Yeah!
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really
Come
big
on,
play
baby.
for them,
Let's
right?
go.
Able to figure it out, sniff it out. And finish it off.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Run!
Now, with the game this close,
Oh, yeah!
you gotta feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 41-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Watch 54. Watch 54.
Value 3. Value 3.
I can't believe they even let you.
Super 1. Super 1.
Watch out.
The ground game with Gurley.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
Go. It's run.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hold on. Check.
From the gun on third down. Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender. And he goes right at him. And really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field.
Check.
Put his foot in the ground and break to the out to the sideline and make a catch.
Now it's gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't
Being
ready.
able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Kill, kill, kill.
On the draw, Goff gives to
Let's go.
Gurley.
Come on, run. Run to the ball. We got a runner.
2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That's a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Here we go.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert.
Check.
But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And Woods has it complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
17.
Let's go. Let's bring.
Hey, foxtrot.
Joker. Check.
To throw
Check.
is gone.
55 to Mike.
He'll let
I'm
this
coming
go
after
for the
you.
end zone.
I'm coming after you.
And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared
Let's go. Come on.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This one taken from the 7.
Let's go, fellas.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys
check, 43.
offense. And hoping to do better than they did their
Check
last
it out.
possession.
Appeal to the humanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys.
You got
win
it.
the line of
You
scrimmage.
got
If you
it.
do that, you start to
You
win
got it.
first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating
Here we
first
go.
downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Let's
Able
get
to
off the field,
7 on
D.
that
Let's
first
get off
down
the
pass
field, D.
play.
Check.
2nd and 3.
Lucky. Undercrush.
Hey, kill. What do you think?
They'll try to sweep with Elliott.
Go, run.
He's got a first down past the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
Come on now. Let's go.
Here we go. Wide eight.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're
Here we
through
go.
3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The drive
Wide eight.
continues
Mike,
as they
43.
search for a tying touchdown.
Here we go, D.
Here's 1st and 10.
26.
They keep on the ground
Run.
with Elliott. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
Let's go.
midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here we go.
So
Wide
from
eight.
Rams territory
Mike,
now, it's
58, right
1st
there.
and 10
He can't
at
hang.
the 48-yard line.
26.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when
58
they're
to
hoping
Mike.
Here we go.
this
47.
big defensive lineman will take the bait
Here
and
we go.
move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And maybe a measure of revenge
You don't want no
there.
problem.
He's had his way
You don't
in
want
this
no
one,
problem
but
from
this
me.
time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on
Here we go,
scholarship too in
47.
the NFL. They're getting paid too. With the day he's had,
58,
you can
boys,
have one
58,
go in the wrong
58,
direction.
Mike.
Big
Watch the
play
curl, watch
coming
the
up.
curl, watch
Here's
the curl.
3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, kill. 47.
58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic.
Hey.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point.
All day,
This
just
is
like
3rd
that.
and 10.
Just like that. Mike's 54.
Hey, kill. 26.
Pressure drops off as they look to throw. Being chased out into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll return this ball across midfield
All
to
day,
the 47-yard
all
line.
day, baby.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot.
Hey, switch gears,
The guy
switch gears.
lurking took the ball from
Yeah,
him.
so don't make your arms right as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Run.
And otherwise, just don't do it.
The first down run with Gurley. A good one. He gets forward for 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and
Mike,
4.
go
to the
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
Hey, motion backfield.
Again, they run with Gurley. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
We talked about his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Rams on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's
Pick it
3rd
up,
and
defense.
2.
Let's go. Mike, 54's Mike.
He's gone.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go
Look
one
at
more.
this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
At their own
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
43 is the mic.
All you talk
Gotta do
about
better.
is taking care of the football.
Come on, QB,
and
come on.
Especially with a lead
Tighten up,
here in the fourth quarter.
tighten up.
Turning
Check.
it over,
Fresno,
now the door is
Fresno,
open for
Fresno.
the opposition.
Just in general,
Check.
when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he'll go down, but
Let's
not
go,
before
let's
getting
go,
this
let's go.
inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So from Rams territory
Mike,
now, it's
58, right
1st
there.
and 10. As they're down to the 29-yard line. Now Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively.
58's the mic. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it. As we
43
come
is
up
the
on a
mic,
big
boys.
3rd
43.
down.
Wahoo. Check, 43. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
Here's Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Give me it. Pick up the ball.
4th down, Prescott. And no, it's incomplete.
That's
Jason
it, baby.
Garrett might
We
be
gonna
wanting
work.
to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on
Go to
downs.
Mike
The
20.
Los Angeles
54, Mike.
offense set
Hey,
to
we're pretty
begin
quiet,
their
D.
next
We're pretty
drive.
quiet.
Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because there's still a long way away from kneel down time. So work on getting first down. Keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
20.
Fourth
Mike,
quarter,
5-4.
down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get your reset. They've got a
Let's make these
second
babies
down
cry
now
all
as
the way
they
back
search for a
home,
way
yo.
to get this one to the
Let's
finish
make
line.
these babies
Now gone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because the coverage is way too tight.
Let's go. We ain't giving up nothing
anyone
today.
open.
Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Baby, let's go.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or whether they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for
They gonna need
finding
some
his
therapy
way
after
open
this.
and completing the connection.
On first down, it's Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another carry down for Gurley.
Get there.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Yo.
Go ahead, baby. Go. You go tight. You got tight.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
Let's go, baby.
It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Check. 48's the mic.
Here we go.
Turbo set.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So the L.A. Rams win.